welcoming Mr. Pankaj Alwani, Head of Learning and Development, Patanjali Foods, to come forward and share your views on challenges and hurdles for startups.
Good afternoon, everyone. That's too much of downloading. आज बहुत हुआ होगा ना, with multiple people coming, and especially at the hour कि मैं यहाँ पे बोल रहा हूँ और lunch वहाँ पे wait कर रहा होगा, right? I mean, it would be too much of trouble also. But anyway, I'm sorry for that. People, that the program has got delayed. I first and foremost, I'm really honored that I am in mid of people who are as a startup community, for whom I call them they are dreamers, they are going to be reviewers, disruptors, and even many people are, I could say, looking for their phone and they are practicing their finger exercise also. So if that could be reduced, it could be great. But anyway, my name is Pankaj Alwani and I'm not here to tell about myself. But I'm not here to tell about myself. I'm here to say a very strong word or very strong sentence. Don't do startup. I'll say it again. Don't do startup. Until and unless you can't innovate and you don't have a risk appetite. If you can't innovate, please don't think about it. And if your risk appetite is zero, that all your decisions are being taken by your dad, mom, or even if it has been taken by your spouses, don't ever think of getting into the startup. I know it's a startup stage, and I'm trying to give such a strong statement. I think I'm sorry if I'm giving you this statement, because if you can't innovate, and I come to what innovate, यार सब सुबह से आके innovation के बारे में ज्ञान बोल रहे हैं, but nobody has given me an example of an innovation. I'll be giving you that. But if you can't innovate, and that's the reason there were two eminent members had told that the startup fail within 2 years or 3 years. Because in the background, things are getting diminished. Your finances are getting depleted. And with having a risk appetite as a zero, the chances are much faster. So please, I'm really sorry to say such a strong words, but I can give you some examples from the business. How many of you would have heard about paperboat? Please raise your hands. Paperboat? Thank you for raising your hands. What is the innovation paperboat has done? Anyone? Yes, please. Right? But do you think that that's an innovation? Aam panna, jaljeera, it's already been there, right? Was that an innovation? Packaging. They had taken a traditional drink and they had packed it, which could be close to your heart. They made the stores look brighter, eye-catching. That was the innovation which they did. But after that, do you see that innovation which clicked? But now, do you see the brands coming out who are doing that innovative packaging in most of the other this thing? So, what is that innovation? That innovation, it could be in terms of design. Zomato, I know it is not an innovation, it is somebody had copied it, but still, copy karna bhi ek kala hai, which I did it when I got copied when I was having a check. तो मेरे दोस्त ने बोला तू कॉपी नहीं कर सकता, कॉपी करना भी एक कला है. But they did it right. And what problem did they solve? Anyone? Zomato तो सबने किया होगा. But what problem are they solving?
Home delivery.
Sorry?
Home delivery.
No. Delivery was there, already there. They are not doing that home delivery. The problem what they solved, anyone? Discovering. Sorry? Getting the customers. Anyway, I would like to hear it from the young audience.
Convenience.
Convenience.
brought all
The biggest problem was kya khaun or kahan khaun, right? And it was a common, even mothers asked, kya khayega? And they solved that particular problem with an innovation. And that innovation, it trickled down to what? 10 minutes of delivery. What do you call from the Zomato? Is it Zapto or is it Blinkit? Sorry, from Blinkit, from this thing. So again, they solved one more problem. Any youngsters, have you heard about Sabyasachi, especially girls? Sabyasachi ka lehenga hi pehnogi shaadi mein. Right? Everybody. What is that innovation? What did he do? What was that innovation? Was lehenga new to the Indian industry? But what did he do? He designed it. He made it so appealing that it can be, he designed it in such a way that the dulan can look like a queen. Now, everybody would have, sir, aapne design, anybody, another one brand which I can think of, Blue Orange. People have heard, youngsters, which is a startup which has just disrupted the market around 4 years back. They are making clothes, brilliant, I think you can Google it. But the innovation what they did was, how can we sell that clothes? That is, they did a retail innovation. You should really, as you guys are in Delhi, you should go and see their stores. Brilliant. Their t-shirts are costing around 4,500 rupees. I know it's very expensive, but the innovation is not in their clothing. The innovation is in the retail. And they have a risk appetite also to do that. So, finally, the another common question which you can ask, kya the innovation mein to paisa lagega? Innovation is all about technology. But the examples what I gave you was not about the technology. And even the innovations you have to think about, the innovations can be even in your processes. If you are able to make your processes better, your innovations can be better. And the innovation has to be expensive. Anyone? Do you think that there is any kind of an innovation you can think of which was a very least expensive? Getting a feedbacks through a barcode. Making your visiting card such a way that it becomes like a 3D. When somebody scans it, they are able to see your restaurant, they are able to see your products in that particular thing, which hardly costs not more than 1,000 rupees. So my dear friends, I will really not take a lot of time because even I am hungry. I would like to say here is, do a startup when you are able to think. It's not the money, कि यार मेरे को funding मिलेगी तो मैं startup में कर पाऊंगा. People with lot of massive money, they have failed. So please, whenever you're thinking of a startup, especially means people, they raise their hands saying that they would like to join a startup as a work or they wanted to do a startup. Please join a company or a startup who are able to do an innovation. And see of not like yaar AI kar raha hai, no. See of a very minute innovations what they have done. And second, I would really say, please join a company where you can learn. College mein to shayad, I don't think so sab logon ne padha hai, which I'm able to see even most of the people are glued on their phones. But please join a company where you can learn. And third, I would say, have one mentor in your life who has done it, who has already done your dream, at least a part of it. He has already done it. With that particular thing, I'll just conclude and I will say thank you so much for the opportunity what you guys have given, and MERI is doing brilliantly by organizing such things. Thank you so much. Thank you.